Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So we're here to showcase you our extra credit for the N body project. So you probably are all familiar with this. This just runs basically. This is basically just the standard finishing to Project Zero with the planets orbiting the sun. And for the gold points, we decided that we want to implement something a little bit more special and more unique to our universe here. And so we decided to add a controllable spaceship that's affected by the gravity and that can actually affect like how these planets behave. And so for a quick demonstration, so instead of running n-body here, we'll run n-body extreme. And at the end, we need to specify two new parameters. So these will correspond to the initial x and y starting positions of the spaceship. So for example, let's say we want to start it out at negative 1.5 E 11, comma 0. So this will just start out the spaceship to the left of the sun. So if we run this, we can see that we have a new spaceship.
And then so if you notice the spaceship you can control it using like the WASD keys, but then you also notice that if you move like towards the bodies, it actually is affected by their gravitational pulls. Like for example here, like you can see it's like getting drawn in if you don't like thrust it. Like if you like go here, it's like being pulled in towards the sun and like in orbit with the other planets, and it's like a part of our implementation to like treat it as an extension of the bodies, so it has like similar behavior and it has like a mass and a gravity. And so if you don't apply the thrust, it like goes in orbit, and then with the direction with like the WASD keys you can like thrust it in a direction so that it like moves and accelerates, like right there, it like moves and accelerates, and off screen too.
Yeah, so as Joseph mentioned, the spaceship is kind of an extension of the bodies that we created. So actually, while I can't show you the code itself, because that's against the rules, the spaceship is actually a new class called ship that extends the bodies class. So it has all the exact same it has the same class variables and methods. So just like everything else, it has like a calculate net x force, calculate net y force, that sort of thing. And but in addition, it also has some new methods. For example, it has its own mass and it has its own image file, which you can see here, and it has the special move method, which depending on what direction you decide to push it in, it will apply a thrust. And so because it's an extension of the bodies class, as Joseph mentioned earlier, if you stop applying a thrust on the ship, it'll continue to move in that one direction because the update methods from the bodies class recalculates the x and y velocities after a force is applied. So that's why we see the ship behave as it does.
Okay, and thank you so much for watching our video.
Make sure to like and subscribe, and also to give us 24 gold points.
And
Thank
also the
you.
comment. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.